Hello everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. A special live stream. A little bit different this one. We're not going to be playing well, we are going to be playing a game. We're going to be playing a game, but we're also going to be texturing a game. We're going to be doing some of the level 2 textures for my what I am still cheekily calling a remaster mod. It's not a remaster mod, but it gets the point across. We're retexturing. So yeah, I really this is something I wanted to do when I did the first level, but I wanted to keep it all secret. I wanted to get it all done and then release the videos, so I couldn't do that. So this time, because you all know that it exists, I thought, hey, let's do some textures together. Why not? Bit of a laid back Sunday chill stream. Now I do have to be clear, because there might be some people here from the mod, like who watched my mod remaster stuff. This is literally just going to be me making textures on Illustrator, so it might not be the most interesting. You're not going to be able to see a lot. I'm just making that very clear at the beginning of the stream. It's just going to be making some textures, so it might be quite boring. I don't know. It depends on what you find interesting, right? But yeah, it is going to be very, very laid back. I'm just going to put some music on. Some stream-friendly music, and we'll just get on with making some textures, basically. Anyway, hello to everyone who's in the chat already. I can see a few messages pinging up. TechBuster94 was first. Can we just all congratulate, in fact? TechBuster94. Well done for being first. That is such an achievement. Thank you. Anti-deodorant YT, that's a great name. Hello. Bob's Burgers, 1, 2, 3, 4, welcome back. Nate Gaming, hey. Who else? Lizanne, Tom, welcome. Sim61642, long time fan. Oh, great, thank you. Oh, I thought your name was Cheesy Man 1001. It's Chessy Man, sorry. I think I'd like you more if you were Cheesy Man, just saying. Welcome. Tom, hello. I thought you were going to be revealing a new mission you made. Oh, yes. Well, I never actually got as far as making a mission, sadly. I know you're being cheeky, but yeah. I've never actually touched the scripting languages in this, and I don't think I want to, frankly. Tom Hazelden, this is a blast from the past if you remember me. I do remember your name, Tom. There are lots of Toms here. There's actually too many Toms. Can one of you leave, please? Drybones3338, welcome. Rocco Animated, hello. Nat Eggs Game, oh yeah, sorry, Nat Eggs. Or Nate GG The Gaming, no, Nat Eggs, hello. Big fan of your hit and run videos, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so where's my screen's gone? Let's move that out of the way. I've got a lot of crap on screen right now. Move that out of the way. Let's get that up. So this is the sort of thing you're going to be seeing for most of the stream. My terrible layer management in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, I will put on some music as well. But before we get into the actual textures, because yeah, this was the courthouse. I'm thinking I might start off with the town hall. But before that, and I'm not going to be constantly switching windows because I can't be bothered. Here's my mod launcher, so you might just have to have it small. Oh, actually, maybe I could. No, I'm not going to fart around switching screens. Let me just show you how the mod level 2 is looking. Shh. Oh, maybe I should actually. Hang on. Wait. Immediately leave the screen as soon as it loads. Wait. Which one would it be? Oh, my game? I'm sorry, I'm really messing this up. There we go. Is that going to work? Sort of. Not quite. Let me just make that. There we go. Right. This is how it's looking so far. So it's not a lot to show you. But the good thing I've realised about this game is that they reuse a lot of textures. Like a lot of textures. So it's going to make my life a whole lot easier. Let's just give my house a kick. Lovely. See, we've got this. We've got Jeopardize Springfield. You know, the benches are the same, so I could just slot that in. The grass. I'm happy with the grass colour. None of you talk about the grass colour, or else I'm banning you. You're getting banned. I get that a lot. I made it as a kid, but I can't be bothered to change it. We've all felt that. We've all felt that problem. I empathise with you. The sidewalks are the same textures. This is the... I'm happy with this. This is the county courthouse. And one of the biggest things that they messed up, and I have to say, such an oversight, is that in the original game, it doesn't say liberty and justice for most. Like, that's a classic gag. It's always on there in the show. I believe it just says liberty and justice for all. So, fix that. Made the clock a bit more accurate, as you can see. Got the signs looking quite nice. These lines are a bit tricky because they're so vague as a texture. There's like no clear boundaries. So for this one, I actually just used I think I just used a Photoshop filter just to sort of cartoonify it a bit, and I think it works. Does the job. Same bush texture, so that's nice and easy. Just slot that straight in. What else did I work on? Springfield Museum of History.
Games, I'd be in better shape.
I think this is almost done. I might be missing... Well, yeah, I haven't done the sign, obviously, but the building's pretty much done. It does reuse that texture from the courthouse, so I put the seal on the courthouse because I thought that would make sense. Doesn't really make sense being on the museum, but that's fine. We'll just ignore that, alright? What else is there to show you? Ba-ba-ba. Oh, that railing is the same. This lady needs a kick. There we go. God, they're really... I forgot how much... They just don't stop with the sounds, do they, when you're walking around? Shut up. The Java server. Very happy with this sign. I think this came out very well. Just traced over the one from the show. I added the banner as well. Well, I think the banner was already there, but it looked bad. So, kind of made that a bit more screen accurate. I still need to do the awnings. But that's looking quite good. And all these buildings are exactly the same. This is from level 1. That brick one over there. I keep going up. Don't know why I keep going up for. That brick one over there is the same. There's another one as well that's also the same.
I gotta work off my gut.
Hospital. I think I started doing the windows. Yeah, I've done the windows, but I haven't done the sign yet. And I don't think I've done the door either. Let me just check the door. No, I haven't done the door. And I think that's about it. Oh, no, there's one more thing. One more thing.
I'll never lose these love handles.
This one actually took a little bit more work. It was this one. So the Springfield Park sign was, in the original game, it's like a solid texture. Whereas in the show, it's like that. It's like cut out metal letters. So, made the texture transparent, but then that broke it because then it was like you could see through it and it was showing the flip side of it. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I had to actually mess around with the UV mapping for that one, which was a pain. And that's probably about all I've done.
You weren't meant to get this much exercise.
That building, you can see the difference. That one I have done. That is from level 1, and that one's not. There is one more building as well, I swear. Well, we'll see it soon enough, won't we? But yeah, I think for today's stream, I'm going to focus on these pigeons. No, I'm going to focus on the town hall. Because there's actually not too many textures, and there's one of them already done.
Give me a sec to catch my breath.
You can see that one there's been updated. Lovely. Who's my favourite Simpsons character, says Arthur Shadows. Let's go with Mo. Oh, let's say Mo. Okay. Let's get back then. Let's put on some music. Well, I've also got Dankmas, as you can see here. And I could just put on a playlist of Dankmas. It might be a bit distracting though. Dankmas is very good. It's almost like it's not great background music. So maybe later. Maybe later. So, minimize that. Here is... You won't be able to see everything because it's going to be quite small. But L2Z1. These are the textures that I still need to do. These are the ones I've done. So let's have a look at doing this one. Oh, the park one I've done. I can move that. Or the door. Or maybe we should do the door. So this is my process. I open with Photoshop and I resize it. I have got shortcuts for this, but I've now forgot what the shortcuts are. God, I've completely forgot how to do everything. Image size, there we go. And I think I do it by 800%. Yeah, I try and make them 512 by 512, and I do that in Photoshop. I don't know why. I could probably do that in Illustrator. Export. That's the wrong one. There you go. And we're going to put that in edited textures. Save. And then in Illustrator, we're going to probably... Oh no, it did load the right one. Load it here. Okay, there it is, right. Now the reason why I make it bigger first is because then the brush sizes, like if it was still that tiny file, the brush sizes would be huge. And I want an easier way to change the size of things. So if I change the size of the base image, it makes everything else easier. Probably explained that really badly, but there you go. Object, artboards, and select fit to selected art. I'm going to make this music a bit quieter. It's distracting me. Whoa. Put you down there. Put you nice and quiet. Arthur, I already told you it's Mo. No, it's not actually Mo. Oh, the Simpsons household. Well, yeah, Mo's in the Simpsons household sometimes. No, it's probably... I mean, the obvious answer is Marge. Because Marge is the best. But probably Homer. Let's be honest. It's probably Homer. But Marge is very good. Marge needs more loving. You could say, I think this about Marge.
I just think they're neat.
There you go. All right, so let's get on with this then. In fact, what we should probably do... Springfield Town Hall. Let's get some references. Because I'm sure there'll be some good tapped out artwork. Simpsons Wiki or Wiki Springfield or Wiki Simpsons? Which one's the better one? How will we ever know? Okay, so it's kind of got that. Is that consistent? Yes. All right. That's good to know. Let's just check this one. Yes. It's interesting, like, what they get right and what they don't. Like that window above the sign. Yeah, that's spot on. The one that isn't fandom, or company that owns it now. Yeah, which one is that? Is that... Yeah, this one. We hate simpsons.fandom.com. Get out of here. We love static.simpsonswiki.com. Let's just take this. Probably not going to use it, but just there for reference. So what I'm going to do is new layer. Let's have a go with this. So does it have the? It does have a little triangular window and a little window underneath. Can you see my? Yes, you can see my cursor. Good. Thing is, do I want to keep it that color? Tapped out. Tapped out is a better one. Let's go with tapped out. Maybe I'll change it to tapped out. You go down there. Right, it's been a little while since I've done this, so you have to forgive me as I get back into it. But we're probably going to go, we'll start with the door. Let's do that. So always around the corners, and then I'm going to go on to distort, roughen, something like that. That's a bit much actually. Let's 1-1. Yeah, that's good. We expand. Let's just make one of the doors, then we can flip it. I would say. So that lines up with there. This is my reference picture. Although actually, look, it's actually that color, and that's just shadow. Got to remember there's shadow baked into this texture, so that's good. Now this shape, the shape of this panel, I've actually made that shape before. I wonder if I can just reuse it, because I made that shape for this, the county courthouse sign. So county courthouse sign, that one? Yes, 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 yes. Can I reuse this? That would be lovely. Yeah. Great. Okay. Let's do that. And I've already kind of, yeah, I've already roughened that slightly, so it's a little bit cartoony. What I do need to do though is, I mean, you can see there's like a highlight and a low light on it. So actually that's probably not the right size what I've done. I probably need to make it more like that size. And we'll just stick it there. Doesn't it, you know, doesn't need to be perfect, right? Got to remember that. We'll go like there. Work smart, not hard. Indeed. Indeed, that's a very good value for doing this project, because otherwise you will end up going crazy. Now I wonder, could I cheat this? I'm sure I've done this in the past where I just make that one lighter and then the good old shape builder tool and just get rid of that. That's terrible. That's pants. Get rid of that. We'll do it manually. We'll do it manually. So I want to have shadow along there, shadow along there, shadow around there. Is there a shadow in the bottom corner? No. Just there. Honestly, shape builder tool, I don't know how many of you in the chat use Illustrator a lot. I don't use it that much, but shape builder tool, best thing ever. Look at that. Look what I just did there. Just cut that out and it's perfectly matched. I forgot to do something though. I forgot to roughen this. Basically everything I make needs to be roughened. Like that. And then expand it so it locks in, bakes in the roughen. There we go. I mean, we're talking like pixels you're not even going to notice when it's in the game. But I'm still going to do it. Oh, that's terrible. Get a nice curve going, Joe, will you? Nice. And then along the bottom. Lovely. So this is how this whole mod has been. It's literally just been me. This is why it took me so bloody long. Why can't I do that? Round these corners, will you? You fool. Oh, crap. Which one is it? One of these I can round corners. There. Great. Expand. Right, that looks terrible, but don't worry, we're going to save it by doing this, this, and that. And if I add that back, you'll see, okay, colours aren't quite right, but there, you've now got shadow and highlight. So it looks a little bit more 3D. You have to forgive me, I'm really going to be rambling, okay? Like, I usually play games when I stream, so I don't usually just do things on Illustrator. Usually, when I'm doing Illustrator, I'm usually listening to a podcast. Do I still play Minecraft? Or have you gone off it now? Thomas, I was playing it literally half an hour before this stream started. I was playing... I was on the JSOUNO, the JFS fan server. I was messing around with some of the sulfur cubes. Oh, yes, I still play it. You bet. In fact, I've been playing it a lot more. I've had a kind of Minecraft motivated kick recently. Let's just tone down those colours. That's a bit better. Right, I'm liking that. That's good. Now, let us group them. Let's get rid of these. Well, let's just put this in the right place. Like that. That's good. In fact, can we make those so they're evenly spaced, which is one of these ones. There you go. I mean, that one's a little bit low, but that's fine. No, that is too low. Let's just shrink them. There. Great. Then for the door, I need to add a thing to the door. So let's add a shadow. Get that back up. Boom. Roughen. Expand. This is literally 90% of the mod. Roughen, expand, shape build, done. Oh, actually, I just realized there is no highlight in that top one. Oh, see, I didn't catch that before. I mean, it goes to show that some of these mods, some of these textures weren't really very well done. Like, why is there a shadow here, a highlight here? That's in the shadow too. Why did these developers not care about this texture 23 years ago? Why? It's fine though. We'll let Illustrator work out the shadows afterwards. Let's make the handle. What is this texture? Oh, how did I make that? What is that? Oh. Oh my god, look at you. I see what you're trying to do here. Sneaky little thing. You die now. Stupid bug, you go squish now. Oh yeah, look there. Be gone. Okay, yeah, so handle. This is going to be super simple. We're going to go with, we'll do that. We'll make it that color. Round it a bit. Roughen. And then we'll just add a shadow on this side. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on chat, but if I actually want to do something in this stream, I'm going to need to concentrate. Otherwise, you're literally going to see me do nothing. And that's no good. You want to see something. Right. That's looking okay. I want this colour though. There's like a slightly lighter colour in the background. Well, you know what? Before we do that, let's just copy all this. Wait, what? Is this not the same size? Is this not the same width? I don't understand these textures sometimes. Like, it's not actually the same width. I guess because the shadow here has turned into the highlight. That's fine, we'll just get rid of that. And then shrink it. Copy that across. I don't love that though. I think these now need to be moved over a bit. Yeah, that's better. Right, let me catch up on some chat. I feel like the Simpsons animation style is quite hard to replicate, but Hit and Run had a certain type of style to it, which I think you did very well with. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, like, by the end of it, it was not really the Simpsons style. It was just my own style, vaguely in the style. It's like, what's that game called? Telephone, you know, where it's just gone through all the stages and eventually it's come out looking the way it did, because I've done my own interpretation of it. I think it did the job. But thank you, that's nice of you to say. Every detail counts, quite right. One day, Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop will be combined into one perfect program called Adobe Photoshop. It is a bit, yeah. It's weird how there are some things in Photoshop that are like Illustrator. Like you've got the pen tool. You've got vector here, technically. But, yeah. And I swear, every time they do an update for Illustrator, they change some shortcut or some button. Just to keep people on their toes, you know. Let's make sure these line up. I've just realised these are a little bit off. Come on. There. Alright, so we'll do the shadow bit in a minute. I do need to get another square in the background for that colour. Just stick that at the back. There we go. Nice. Let's add another square for this whole border. So we do it to there. Send that to the back. What's the ideal temperature for working on textures? You know what? I'm so glad I did this week and not last week. It was getting pretty hot last week when I was playing First Light. It's a lot cooler today. I haven't found a sulfur cave yet on survival. They are quite tricky to find. I didn't find it on the JFS. Someone else found it and I just tagged along. But the sulfur cubes, if you're on a multiplayer server, oh my goodness. The mini game potential is crazy. Dylan, hello. Hey there, Muckluck. Hey, Dylan. How you doing? Oops. No, don't change the colour. This song's really quiet, but I want the jazzy. I want the jazziness. There you go. Right, so for this window bit, I'm actually going to go, I'm going to try and find which one has a window. I need to find a texture which has a window. Loads of them do. Okay, let's go for Java window. Java window, I'm just going to steal this one. You just got to be smart. You got to be smart. And then what we'll do is, that's going to look weird, as you can see. So what we'll do, move these out of the way. Move. Let's stick that there. Where's my ruler gone? Yeah, that's roughly lining up. Okay. You have to make sure things line up because you don't know how these textures are going to be used. Now this is a bit too much. Like, it's fine. In this case, it's fine. But in some textures, you don't know whether like a little edge of the texture is going to wrap over to another bit, and then if you make this new texture go too far, then it's going to look weird and end up on a bit you didn't want it to be. So, yeah, I'm going to line that up perfectly, and then I'm going to. How do I delete this? Unlock? There. Let's do that. Oh, see, this is an issue with shrinking down things that are really big. Look. That's not good. Thankfully, there's a tool called the Smooth tool. So I can just do this, and it's now a lot smoother. Isn't Illustrator, I was going to say Photoshop, incredible. That has made that a bit weird though, so let's just cut that off again. And then let's add this little shine back. Oh, actually no, before we do the shine, let's do this top one. So triangles. I don't like doing triangles, to be honest with you. In fact, again, let's just reuse what we've already made. I've definitely made a triangular one before. There. CH door top. CH door top. That one. It's already open. Oh, right, it was the first one, of course. So let's just take this. How the hell did I make this? Where is the triangle? There. Yeah, I don't know. Triangles are just weird in Illustrator, so once I've made one, I just try and reuse it just to keep things simple. And this needs to go at the back. Simpsons Hit and Run was somewhat vague in the style, but Hit and Run is iconic, and I think it encapsulates the main theme of the Simpsons style. I don't know. I think some of it does. Not all of it, though. But then I saw a comment the other day which someone said the style of Hit and Run is obviously based on the style of Road Rage to an extent, because it wasn't that long afterwards. And in Road Rage, and I don't know how true this story is, but it was Matt Groening that was like, oh, it needs to look like this. That seems a little bit far-fetched to me. I don't know. Would Matt Groening really have like an input onto the art style of it? Maybe. But surely they'd want it to be cartoony. Okay, that's very good actually. That's worked out very nicely. Except, let's get the proportion right. There. By the way, yes, you're seeing this right. I'm doing this with a mouse. No tablet here, no, no, no. I do have a tablet, but it's really old and crap. And I really wanted to get into using tablets, but I just never could. I don't know what it was. My hands just didn't work using a tablet when it came to drawing. It's very, very strange. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Oh, there's one thing that we haven't considered, which is the actual back texture, the building texture. Let me just save this, by the way. Oh my goodness. What if I'd lost all of that? I'm waiting for the day Hit and Run comes out for PS5. Before I would have said you'd be waiting for a long time, but actually... Also, hello Max Brimble. That's 2 Maxes we got. 3 Toms. Goodness. I don't know, there's been more... There's always rumours for Hit and Run, but... I think Tom number 2 in the chat, was it? Honest Tom? Or was that Tom number 3? Did mention that like the stars might be aligning for if there was going to be a collection or something. The movie coming out next year is good timing. There's been a lot of those sort of collections released recently. The Toy Story one, the Rugrats one, was there a Ninja Turtles one as well? So maybe you will. And I want you to, Max. I want you to have the best life playing Simpsons Hit and Run on your PS5 before PlayStation goes bust. Because everyone hates them now. Claire Strange, 76, hello. Right, yeah, let me just think about this this background texture because... Wait. I'll shut up the game though because I don't want to hear that over the music. So it's sort of a concrete-y texture. I have already got a concrete texture. I could just reuse that. Is that going to work? I think so. It's kind of blue there, isn't it? But then here it's kind of warm grey. It switches between cool grey and warm grey. So we're just going to have to take a punt. And I think we'll go with cool grey because I think I've already got it. So, open. Wait, I've already made this. Yeah, there. That's pretty good. It will mean it's the exact same texture as the courthouse though. And actually that's quite warm. That is quite a warm grey. I'll tell you what we do. We'll open this. We'll copy it. And let's get a new layer. I mean, it is actually, yeah, that is kind of close. No, we'll keep it. We're just going to keep it as it is. It's fine. Send it to the back. I mean, it could maybe be a little bit more splodgy, but we can add those in afterwards. We can add some splodges. It's all good. Gonna join the Max Club. Probably, you know, that's a good club. You'll do grand there. Turn it down a wee bit. The graphical style change request occurred immediately after E3, and the month of June was spent redoing a majority of the art, and by July most of it was done. JMM6R is our resident hit and run historian here. Honest Tom takes some notes for your ranking video. That's interesting. JMM even. Could I get a specific date in June? No, I'm joking. That's actually that's very interesting. I'll be a Tom. Restore balance. Screw it, I'll be a Tom. 3 letters. I can go from Joe to Tom. I plan on doing a remake of Road Rage and restoring the E3 graphics. Well, that's cool. Good luck to you. Because it's not easy doing retextures. Okay, let's add in, what's really throwing me now is the shadow. Let's get this shadow in, and we're going to do that by just going... Well, in fact, let's hide that, we'll just do it here. We'll do it on a new texture, a new layer. Like that. Up and around. Bob's your uncle. Right. That's good, and I think I've got this on the right blending mode, which is, where's my blending stuff? It's not there. It's on transparency. Yeah, see, it is on multiply. But it's on let me up the opacity. Ugh. It's not quite right, really. Let's make this a bit darker. And make it slightly warmer. That's pretty close. That's pretty good. In terms of, like, you know, the value of it. Maybe a little bit too warm now, though. Let's just bring it straight over. Oh, I've got to make sure my stupid Windows nightlight thing isn't on. It's not. Good. Honest GMM. Joe, I'm watching Sonic 4 in 2027. Thank you, Claire. I love to hear that. I'm actually like the world's worst or world's least fan of Sonic, probably. But I'm still happy for you. Wait, hang on. I've just reread what you said. You're not playing Sonic 4, you're watching Sonic 4 in 2027. It's good to see you've got your plans nicely, you know, booked in advance. The only thing I've got booked for 2027 is going to see a theatre show. That's it. Right, this is good, but let's add some splodges because it's not like here we got a splodge, but I think that could be more. Let's up the opacity to maybe 30 and maybe move it up to like there. Because there's as I'm seeing, there's a lot of splodges at the top. And let's do a few more. Let's go. That's terrible. Hang on. You'd be shocked at how many times I just redo the simplest of blobs because I'm like, oh, that's not right. That's not a good blob. That blob's okay though. Maybe a few more of these, a bit smaller. Maybe a little bit down there. Looks like there's some gunk at the bottom of the door. Oh, there's one there that I've already made. Look at that. How many toms are we up to? 32 toms? You should all make a sat nav. Look at this. Look at this. There I am wondering why it's not deleting properly. I'm just sort of randomizing these textures now, just trying to make them look okay. They're a little bit too strong. Let's lower the opacity to 60. That's a bit too big now. Let's make that a bit smaller. Okay. Bring back the shadow. Yeah. It's pretty good. Let's oh, now we get to add it into the game and see what it looks like. So we're going to export this. Export for screen. Let's call this TH door. Where is this going to go? Final textures. There we go. And then pure 3D editor. We need to find the right thing. Where is it? Mods, level 2, custom files, art, L2, Z1. Here it is. This is what we're doing. As you can see, I could have just showed you on here all the textures. Look. Pretty cool. But we are focused on over here. So let's update that texture. TH. Let's just find it. TH door. There it is. We're going to go right click. We're going to import image. We are going to find the textures again. Level 2, Z1, finish textures. There it is. Boom! Look at that resolution change. Save it. And then, if we just change... There's probably a better way of doing this, but I just have to kind of reload the level. So I just go from one mission to another one, and then go back. And then that reloads it. So if we go and have a check of the town hall now, we should see our nice new door texture. See, it's kind of stretched weirdly. This is another thing. You spend ages making a texture, and oh, something's gone weird there. Oh, it's actually got some depth to it. Oh God, I didn't realize that. Oh no, that's going to be a right pain. That's actually not, that's not very common I've seen so far. Like, they usually never have it like that. It's usually just a flat wall. Oh, see, and this is what I mean. Like, if your texture doesn't line up perfectly, that's why it looks a bit crap. But this bit looks good. I'm happy with this bit. You know, it's simple, but it does the job. That bit looks terrible. Anyway, hello, Homie Simpson. Homie Simpson 499. Welcome. MLG Kuba. Not gonna lie, if you're gonna do a level 3, I wonder if anyone's gonna make an edit of a fully connected map. I hope they do. Well, the thing is, I've kept the texture names the same, so I'm pretty sure. Oh, what was their name? Someone in the Donut Team Discord helped me by making a script that would dynamically import the textures. So I'm assuming they could do that because they're very smart. Dr. DIY Hacks, hello. Maz, hello. Am I using the developer keys setting? If so, you can refresh. If you can refresh the area without restarting the game. Ah, hang on a minute then. Am I using developer keys? Is that on here? I know nothing about this. I'm so bad. Oh no, wait, yes, I am using developer keys. Hang on, I know what you're talking about. How did I do it before? Because I did it. Oh, there it is. Is it these? Whoa, what was that? Whoa. Anyway. Do you think if they were to make a possible sequel to Hit and Run, would it have the same humour and flexibility, bearing in mind the original came out when the newest season was season 13? I don't think it would have the same humour, no. But then again, is the humour of this game... I think the Simpsons game is a better written game, but there's definitely some questionable dialogue in this game that a lot of people have found all these years later. Some of the things that Krusty says, some of the things that Apu says. So, also the humour of the show is also very different anyway. Okay, hang on, I've got some nice instructions here, thank you. Mod launcher. Mod launcher, developer tab page, and look for developer keys. Oh, I guess I don't. Yeah, I'm still on 26.1. So I guess that's why. I will remember to do that for next time. I will look back on this chat. I'm not going to do it now, but that'll be very useful for me in the future. So thank you. What is the worst level? Probably level... Marge's level was pretty bad. In terms of... I don't know, it just doesn't really have as much character, I think. And some of the missions are really short. Really short. So probably Marge's. Am I thinking about retexturing some of the cars? I mean, there's one obvious car I could retexture, which is it's not in this level, but the one with the big bit of glass. Which has the Krusty logo on it. No, the Buzz Cola logo. I don't know though, maybe, but it's definitely not a priority, the vehicles. Shadow Academy, hello, good evening. Okay, so what we're going to do about this, this is really not how I wanted to start the stream, with a texture that looks crap. I'm going to need to really align this so it's spot on to the original texture, aren't I? That's the only way I'm going to be able to do that, because I'm not going to mess around with the model. Hell no. So what we'll do is we will... Let's make all this very low opacity. And let's just try our very best. Hide that for now, don't need you. So like here, this is not right. This needs to be there. And maybe like that. Maybe if I make it smaller, that's probably safer than making it bigger. I mean, that's not going to line up very well, is it? Oh no. Hang on, I'm going to need to fix it as well. It's all gone skew whiff. There we go. Is that going to work? I really don't know. I really don't know. What a bummer. Anyway. Oh my goodness, what is this? OG Steven 2001. Thank you. That's very kind of you. I don't get, what are these things called? Super chats. I don't get super chats very often. That's very nice. Thank you. What's your opinion on the fully connected map? I personally think Kalu did a great job with it, and I wish there was a way to play the game with that map. Well, there you go, look. Maz is already on it. There is the Full Game Plus mod, which has done just that, and remade the missions to fit the fully connected map. I played it, I think it's like 3.5 hour video on my channel. There's some bits I didn't love about it, I'm going to be honest. Some of the missions I didn't like the changes, but the vast majority of it was very good. So, yeah. Whenever I get this stupid retexture map, retexture mod done, the fully connected map with the textures and the missions, that would be good. That would be nice. But actually, I'm in the process of, I want to make like a top 10 mods I've played. Someone suggested to do it in the comments of a recent video. I really should. Was it Bob's Burgers? Maybe it's Bob's Burgers. Someone suggested. I think it was. And I thought, what a great idea. I've played so many mods over the 6 years I've been doing mod spotlights. So why don't I do like a top 10 of ones I've really enjoyed? And to be honest, the fully connected map mod wouldn't be on there because I don't even see that in the same categories as some of the others. Like, the fully connected map created such a good foundation for other mods to build on. It's like, it's more than just a mod. So that would be in its own special category of like, couldn't do without now. Vital mods. Shadow Academy, I don't think I've gotten a chance to speak for, but I have enjoyed your Simpsons Hit and Run mod showcase videos as well as your Monkey Island playthroughs and Bargain or Bust series. Wow, that's quite a variety. That's very nice. Thank you. Usually someone will say, "Oh, I like your hit and run stuff," or "I like your point and click games, but I don't really like the Simpsons stuff." Or yeah, it's very surprising to see someone who's watched all of them. So thank you. That's really nice to see. Level 6 is the worst because of the set to kill mission. I don't think set to kill is that bad. Or maybe I'm just so good at the game. Right, let's see if this has fixed it. Although that looks so crap now. It doesn't even line up. Hang on. Why don't you line up? Why can't I? What is, something is in the way. Oh, it's you. You're in the way. You do line up. Okay, good. Night light's turned on. There it is. Get rid of you. You're going to mess up my colours. Let's just bring this over a smidge. No, because then it won't line up there. Ugh. There's no good answer. We're just going to try again. But you see, once it's all in place, you can change a texture very quickly. So, and then once I've figured out this thing, I can do this with an easy shortcut. Oh man, this is going to be super fast. This is a little bit annoying though. I know this is off topic, but what is your opinion on trial chambers in Minecraft? You know, I like them, but I don't really do them that often, and I don't really like the mace very much. So I don't really see that as a nice bit of treasure to get from it. That's better. It's still not spot on, but it's better. That's a bit weird in there though. Why is it doing that? You blasted thing. We're going to move on from that texture. I do like wind charges though, so I would like to make a trial chamber farm at some point, if I can. Let's try and do a window, because I want to make myself feel better, and this has not gone well, so. Let's go to the window, which is this one. Although, let me just double check. Does this have that weird 3D thing as well? It does, doesn't it? Look. Oh man, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to have to make sure that I'm perfectly aligned. Look at that as well. Look how stupid that looks. The more you look at this game and focus on it, the more stupid things become. Because like there's a giant window there, and then right above it, they've just put the same window texture, just made it tiny. And I get it, you know, they're on a crunch as well. But the more you look at things, you're like, oh, that does look kind of stupid. It's like a tiny window, but it's the same scale as the big window. Anyway, let's have a go. This one. Let's see if I can remember the shortcut. Was it Shift F8? Control F8. Yes. There it was. Yep. Save that. Let me catch up on some chat as well. Would you remaster the in-between parts of the fully connected map mod? Yes. Yeah. I mean, if I ever get to that stage, definitely. To make it all like one cohesive thing, for sure. I would happily do that. Now this is actually going to be quite easy to do if I can line it up, because there's so many of these windows I've made. I mean, look, that's pretty much the same. Oh dear. I need to fix that. But yeah, that's pretty much the same shape. Oops. In fact, let's just use that. CH window A. So what, we'll fix this right now. Get rid of that. CH window A. Boom. There we go. Easy. And then we're going to take that. No, not that. We're going to hide that. Hide that. Take everything else. Lovely. Okay, so I really have to make sure that I'm exact on this. Maybe more like there. Is that messing up with the top? It is. That's messing up with the top curve, so I can't do that. Although actually, that curve looks like it could be a little bit tighter. Maybe like there. We'll redo that. That's fine. And then we will bring that down. What's going on in the chat? Let's have a look. Storm over Springfield, that was my very first one, OG Stephen. That's my very first, well, apart from Donut mod, but my first mod after Donut mod, which introduced the whole aspect of hit and run mods, was Storm over Springfield. That's the first episode in the playlist. And I just remember being amazed that they had tornadoes. It's like, how do they add tornadoes? Am I thinking of playing Night of the Laughing Bozo? Sure. I mean, if that's an upcoming mod, yeah. As long as it's not too difficult. There's been some mods that are out there that I haven't done yet, or will never do. There's a Fat Tony mod, which apparently is really difficult, so I'm not even going to try. SpongeBob mod, yep. I mean, that's just... Nightbane is incredible stuff, Futurama mod, really good too. I'm fond of the crossover of King of the Hill, Wallace and Gromit, yep. What was that one called? Mod of Stupidity, was that one? That was really good. I want to go back to that one because I played that one before watching Bob's Burgers. I want to go and see the Bob's Burgers bit. Oh, lots of Donut. Donut 4 talk. Donut mod level 4. Right, let's go on with this. Come on. Stop distracting me. How dare you, chat? How dare you be a nice audience. Let's line up these bars. Pretty good. Although I want the... Yeah, I want this bit. I want that texture. Thank you very much. Let's make that into that. Setting it, because that's got the multiply blending mode, and it just works. Like, that's just what you want. So maybe I could even just... Yeah, let's add that in there. Combine these. Lovely. Set that underneath. We're almost there. Like, it doesn't take too much to get, especially when you've got things pre-made. It doesn't take too much to get it almost there. Copy this. Stick that in the background. I will rearrange the blobs. It's not exactly the same. NatX Gaming, thank you. Thank you for the little super chat there. I almost said Nate again. I'm learning, you see. Nat eggs. Is that like natural eggs? None of these fake eggs. I want the nat eggs. I'm natty. Model Stupidity was really good. And was that the one where it had like the final mission was you had like a catapult? And I still don't really know how it's done. There's like an invisible thing that's triggering destruction, so it looks like you're actually firing stuff with a catapult. But it's just really well done. Really well done. This needs to go back. Wait. There we go. There we go. Get rid of them. So now I need to add this sort of top thing. I'm hoping I can just copy this, make it grey, bring it behind, and then make it a little bit wider. See, it's not quite the right curve. Sometimes you can get away with that, and sometimes you cannot. In this case, I have not been able to get away with that. Although maybe if I stretch it, or maybe... oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Maybe that's good enough. Maybe that's good enough. And actually what I could do is make another one. Set it to that colour. Yeah, screw it. That'll do. That'll do. I'm hoping that will not be enough to like throw it off completely and then look weird when it's on the building. But there's only one way to find out. Let's finish off this texture. Boom. Roughen, expand. Let's get that darker. That goes above it. And then we've got... Nope. We need to make the shadow for this little bar that's going across. Let's do that. Lovely. Okay, then all of this goes behind. How the hell did I do that? Like that? How does that look? Not quite right. This is a really different color. This is what I mean. Like, this is a really different color to... Oh, is it? Maybe I'm just seeing things. Maybe it's fine. Let's bring this over. No, that is the same color. I'm just being stupid. I think it's just maybe a little bit more splodginess. But I mean, this repeats this texture, so I can't be too willy-nilly with the stuff going on around it. I'll just move it around a little bit. Let's just get rid of that. Whoops. Oh, that's why that's not looking right, because it's lost its... No, it is still multiply. It's not the right multiply. I want this multiply. That's the right one I had before. So let's set that and that to that. It's okay. I don't love it. I need to add a shadow. Oh, I need to add a shadow there. Oh god, what have I done here? Hang on, I've messed up something. What have I messed up here? Well, I haven't messed up something, but I've just not taken into account that the blue... Oh, this... Right, hang on. This stops here. So what I need to do is cut it off. Maybe like there. How's that look? No, what have I done here? This is not right at all. At all. Thomas, oh, thank you. This is for all the hard work you've put in. Oh, keep smashing it. I will try my best. Temperature in this room is now creeping up. I dread to think what it is, but I'm going to carry on. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Oh. Oh, what's this? Hang on. I meant to say I got into Bob's Burgers over lockdown via Disney Plus, and it quickly became one of my favourite comfort shows. Yes, that is exactly what it is, Shadow Academy. It's just pure... You don't really need to focus on it too much. It's funny. It's not... I wouldn't say it's as funny as The Simpsons, like Golden Era Simpsons. Better than current Simpsons. It's just nice. Like, it doesn't need to be laugh out loud. It just needs to be pleasant. That sounds like an insult, but it is a good thing. Like, this is not right. What have I've messed up something here. But that does line up. That is correct. So these are all, I think I've picked the hardest textures to do. Like ones that involve curves, ones that are not on a flat surface, and immediately those are the ones I've started to do. What an idiot. Stupid me. It's fine though, I will persevere. Don't you worry about me. Line that up like that. Ugh, I'm gonna have to fake this a little bit. It's gonna look a bit naff though. Because this bit needs to connect. Or does it? Is that fine just like that? No, it does need to connect. It does. It's just... This is not very good, but that's fine. Ooh. Another super chat, Nat Eggs. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're being very kind to me. I'm not used to donations. That's great. There we go. Is it perfect? No. Because I need to also get rid of this. Oh, no, don't delete everything. Oh my goodness, that was almost a disaster. Delete this from there. There we go. That's how it should look, I think. You know what? I'm too impatient, and I just want to see what it looks like now. So let's just see. Let's see how bad it looks, because I think this is going to look bad. TH window. TH window. What's it called? Window A. Up. What is it called? Oh, win. There you are. You cheeky little thing. Come back here. Here we go. Moment of truth. One of my favourite shows of all time, Bob's Burgers. Tina's my favourite character. I like Tina. I like Teddy. Teddy a lot. I like Mr. Fish Odor a lot. Gene I don't like. Gene is like my... Gene really annoys me. I'm sorry, Gene, but it's just always yelling. There's always yelling, and I can't handle it. Okay, we have good news and bad news. What the hell is going on there? The good news is the texture lines up quite nicely. I mean, look, you can see there, the top curve, that's what we want. That's not stretching over to the other bit too much. The bad news is the window texture is different. So that's not going to get replaced right now. I should have noticed that though, because that is not the same. Yeah, that's not the same window texture. It's a different window texture. I know what's going on here though. There is something weird in this game with the windows. I think it's where the windows light up in the nighttime version of them. So in level 5, when it's a poo, I think these will be a different texture. So it's like they're not baked in. But what I do want to know is what is that weird? What is this? I'm pointing at my screen, but you know, what is that curve there at the bottom? Why is it doing that? I don't want that. That looks bad. You know what? Let's investigate. So if I just check something. I'm going to replace this back with the old one. Okay, yeah, so good. That's actually what I wanted to see. So this texture, you see it's still there. So my texture was only replacing this bit. Which is fine. It just means I need to find this texture. It must be something else. That's welcome news. Let's put that back. Yes. Yes. No, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Let's do this one and the Springfield Town Hall sign. And then that's most of the textures. Well, yeah. Yeah, that one's already done. Okay, cool. One of your old streams came up the other day, and it was the Simpsons game live stream that I was in, and it was 10 years ago. Oh God, yeah. It's going that far back now. We're all getting on a bit, especially me. Gale Force Wins is the game that needs to be released in real life, not just Bob's Burgers. Gale's good as well. Gale was a character that I used to get annoyed by, but the more I've watched Gale episodes, the more I've warmed to the character. No, Gale is really good. Did I hear about the PC recomp of the Simpsons game? I did not. All you need is an Xbox 360 ISO in the folder and you'll be able to play it natively on the PC. Ooh. Well, that'll be good, because that means I won't need to boot up my dying 360. I'm not just looking over to it now. I don't know how it's still alive. But if I ever want to get Simpsons game footage, yeah, I just have to plug that into the Elgato, and oh, it's just a pain. And also, it's so loud. It's so loud. Actually, night maps use transparent textures for the windows, and they have planes with different window textures behind the model. Yes! And isn't it at like a really, really low opacity or something? Because I remember I had to change the opacity to... Actually, I can't even remember. I won't even try and guess because I'm probably going to get it wrong. My Christmas collection has a fully collected map Winter as a base with the warps. I did some tweaks and added all of my cars and others. I credit people. Good. Good. Well done for crediting people, and well done for making mods. It's not easy. This is looking awesome. Thank you. Let's carry on with it then, shall we? Let's get on with... Let's try and get the town hall done by the end of this live stream. I think we can do that. There's 2 more textures, basically. Raw textures. That's done now. The door's done-ish. Here it is, this one. TH Win B. I mean, this is a really simple texture. This should take us no time at all. But this is what I do just over and over and over again. Anyway, you know what we should do? Let's listen to some Dankmas. I'm in the mood. Perfect timing, that song's just stopped. I want to listen to We Got Beats. I don't know what order this is in. Give me beats, I need to hear Lisa. God, he's done so many. So good. We got beats. Oh, I muted it. Hang on. Yes. Okay.
We're home.
I'm just going to shut up while the song plays because it's just so good. Okay, never mind. I thought I'd already made this one, or a similar one, but it's fine. Hang on, I know what's on screen right now. Oh, it's that. I love that face that Homer has. I love it. I watched this episode the other day. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. I love it. This is such a banger. Oops. Oh, no. Okay. There's that. Love it. Love it. Any others? Let's have a look. What other ones do I like? Oh, it's just got an autoplay. Can't say I like all of them though. I mean, they're all very good, but let's just, I know there's some that I do like. Back to Winnipeg, that's good. Okay.
Kids can't keep your heads to yourself. I'm gonna turn this car around and there'll be no Kid Canaveral for anybody. That's it.
You don't even need to see it just to like, oh, just to know. Come on, can you please go diagonal? I know you can. There we go. Oops. Right. Are we done? Is this looking pretty good? Yes, the only thing that I do need to do... That's just the slap sound.
Gonna buy some wigs? Can we stop for ice cream?
Love it. We need to add the shine to the window. That's actually not the one I thought it was, Back to Winnipeg. I must have been getting them mixed up. What was the one that I did like? Just so many. Do you know what? I'm now realizing that I've not even heard maybe like 70% of these. I thought I'd listened to a lot, but I guess I haven't. It's despicable, really, isn't it? I guess I just like We Got Beat so much. Oh, out of ideas. Oh, Blast of Times. I like the more lo-fi ones, if I'm being honest with you. They're just really good. Oh, I didn't save this one.
It was the best. It was the best. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. It was the best. You stupid monkey. It was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. It was the best. It was the best.
What is this highlight doing? Is it just all the way across? I think it is.
Homer?
Why is Mr. Burns being so nice to me?
And if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Wait a minute. Is he coming on to me?
I mean, if I should slip something into your pocket, what's the harm?
My God, he is coming on to me.
After all, negotiations make strange.
Oh, I've buggered up with this though. Hang on.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the best.
I can fake it. Hang on. I can fake it till I make it. There we go.
Sorry, Mr. Burns, but I don't go in for these backdoor shenanigans. Sure, I'm flattered. Maybe even a little curious.
There we go. Oh crap, I put it on the wrong one. Hang on. That needs to be behind. Right, very good. That's enough Dankmas for now. Stop. Sunrub. No. Back to the regular music for now. Let me check on what you lovely lot are saying. Only somewhat recently found your channel, but I like what I see and I see what I like. Well, thank you, Ali. I was going to say Ali McBeal then. I don't know why I read your name as Ali McBeal. But I did. Oh my goodness, another Max. Max Morkins this time. Ned's Parents one is good. All right, one more for Max. Because I did one, yeah. One more. Whilst I finish this texture.
Would you please tell your son to stop?
We can't do it, man. That's discipline. That's like telling Gene Krupa not to go. Boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, 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 ba, 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 boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, 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 ba, 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 boom, boom, ba, 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 boom, 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 ba, 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 boom, ba, ba, ba.
What have I done here? Oh, crap. I've messed up that texture. How did I do that? There. Stupid me.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
There we go. I spoil you because you're worth it.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
There is an experimental therapy that might help
Okay.
Ned contain his
We're
anger.
almost done with this texture.
Well, Ned, how do you feel?
I feel fine.
You don't feel angry?
Positively not a Reno.
How do you feel about me?
Pretty darn diddly doodly.
Let's move that down there. Maybe that can go over there. That can move there. Okay. No, don't share. What the hell that is? No, 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 no. Lovely. Lovely. Right, this texture's done. What's my favourite voice actor on The Simpsons? I would say... I would say at one point it was probably Harry Shearer, because I think sometimes when you realise, like say you just had a scene with Mr. Burns and Smithers and it's just them two talking for ages, it's like, that's the same guy. It's really impressive. His voice is given out a bit now because, you know, he is very old. That's very understandable. But I think Harry Shearer's voices were really good. Like Ned. I think all the voices he has are so good. However, I'd say the voice that is probably the most consistent and strong now is probably Lisa. Like Nancy Cartwright. No, not Nancy Cartwright. Yardley Smith. She's still got it. Like she still sounds good as Lisa, to be honest. If you ever get to finish level 3 sometime later, will it be easy to reuse textures for 4, 5, and 6? Metal Freezer 3000? I think so. I think some of the billboards will be different, but I'm hoping that most of the other ones will be the same. I have my fingers crossed, I really do. Adam, hello by the way. I don't think I said hello to you, Adam. Video Masters 2468. The segment's not the same size. Some of the lines do not run through the origin. What do you mean? Oh, what there? Oh no, they don't. I messed up there, didn't I? Oh bloody hell, you're right. That's okay, we'll redo it. That's because I did it by eye and I buggered it up. It's as simple as that. What I wanted to do is actually not have them. So I've got the shape to, I've got the blob brush. And the blob brush makes it so that anything you paint connects to each other, which is good. See that now, it's one thing, and it's connected to that thing. It's good for a lot of things, and it's good that it has like a inbuilt smoothing, which is really useful for this because you want it to be smooth. But yeah, sometimes it does that where it sticks together, and you don't want it to stick together because I wanted it to I wanted to be able to move them still to center them properly. Good waffles stick together. So what we'll do instead is we will just duplicate and turn it and make sure that it lines up. No, I need to. Boom. Now, I don't think these are actually all aligned, are they? There. I believe they are centered now. That looks pretty centered to me. So let's give these the old roughen. Bring back the other textures, and all I need to do is just make sure they don't go over the edge. Delete that. I see you there, you little cheeky thing, trying to get past me. And you. And that's it. Oh, it's too quiet now. I haven't put the music back on. Sorry. There we go. Don't forget center circle with a shine. Right, I see what you mean now. Yeah, there is one. We can do that quite easily, actually. Let's just do that. We will roughen it. And the reason why I'm doing that is because then I can, let's just pick that color. Maybe something like that. I mean, it's kind of, sometimes it's a little bit like you just have to make a decision. Like what are these pixels? You know, why are these pixels going up here lighter? Is there actually like a shadow and a highlight on these bars? Maybe. But how much of it is just anti-aliasing and how much of it is designed, you know? So I'd say that's probably fine for now. If I wanted to be fancy, I mean, you can see there, for example, there is, that looks to me like a bit of a highlight. So what you could do is, let's say we use that as the highlight color. Now I'm going to try and do this by hand. It won't go very well, but you could try and do something like that and maybe taper it off like that. And then you'd get, oh crap, hang on. You'd get something like that, which it's okay, but you'd really need a darker one, I think, to offset it. And I don't know exactly how this texture is going to be used, because I mean, there's half of it here. Okay, it's used up there as well. No, I'm probably overthinking it. It's fine. We'll get rid of that for now. Let's see how this looks. Oh, I just did that in the wrong place, didn't I? No, I didn't. No, I did not. Okay, TH win B. That line might be a bit dark there. We'll see. What's my favorite hit and run quote? Ooh. Probably. Which one do I say all the time? I do go bouncy bouncy quite a lot. But if I'm ever like, jumping in a game or something, I do think of Homer on the air vent. At the top of the quickie mart, going bouncy bouncy. Yeah. Yeah, that looks fine. Let's have a look at the ones at the back. It's a little bit weird how it cuts that one in half. Because that bottom, I'm being very nitpicky here, but that bottom bar doesn't really match the width of the top. But there's nothing I can do about that. That's how the game has chosen to cut the texture. And unless I go into the files and mess with the UV mapping, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So it's just going to stay like that. Okay, great. Let's get on with the last texture, which is the Springfield Town Hall sign. This is good because it's text, so this will be a slightly different process. Let's go back into level 2. Z1. Raw textures. Springfield Town Hall. Is that really how it looks? Oh, interesting. Look. The texture. They put the texture on, I guess because it's really long. So they've just put it so that they cut it in half. Ah. Well, okay, we'll have to bear that in mind. I'm a lean, mean vanilla machine, that's good. In your most recent Minecraft video, you talked about dabbling in Godot. How has that experience been for you? It's been... Well, I've really enjoyed it. And as I said in the video, like it totally distracted me from everything else going on in my life. Friends, family, don't need them. No, but it did like take away from doing YouTube videos and stuff. So it was good in that regard. However, I do feel a little bit conflicted about it because I'll be totally honest with you. No, that's stupid. Hang on. Yeah, edited. The thing that actually got me into it was... I actually can't remember, but what really fueled it and let me do more is I used... Please don't hate me. I know some people really, really hate AI. But I used Gemini. I used Google Gemini to help code stuff. I vibe code. And it was really useful. Like, the way I see it is, yes, it's definitely not the right way to learn completely. But if it was between using AI, using Gemini to help me make a start with it, or not using it at all, I never would have done it. Like, the alternative would just be not doing it at all, because I wouldn't have. So, I don't know, I feel like it kind of like unlocked it for me. Has it given me the perfect code? Hell no. But it's given me code that's worked, and then that has then led to me learning more about Godot myself, so it's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag, but you know, it's a very divisive topic, AI. And what's this sign look like? This sign is pretty... Oh, okay. It's actually quite plain. I thought it'd be a little bit more designed than that. But no, it's just literally Springfield Town Hall in very basic text. And someone in one of my original remaster videos did say like, oh, the text looks too typed out. And it's like, well, no, that is just literally how it looks in the show now. I mean, I know this is newer episodes. That's Fortnite. But like it does just look like text. So That's what we're going to do. Springfield Town Hall. Let's get that written out. Springfield. You should avoid it. Yeah, I mean, this is what I mean. Like, some people are very adamant. I think it's a bit more nuanced on that personally. But then I might not have the same connection to AI. Like, I don't know. Maybe people who have that opinion are developers and they're worried about their jobs getting replaced. And then I could understand why you'd have that reaction. Or, you know, an artist that's had their work scraped and stolen by AI. That's terrible. Okay, that is very stretched. That is very stretched. I've got to remember that. I don't really want it that stretched vertically. So I need to make it thinner this way. So maybe I'll do something more like that. But what font do I want to use? That is the question. I mean, that is a very basic. I mean, that's just Arial. That's just Arial. That's just plain Arial. No, that's not even Arial. Oops. I can't actually see. Hang on. Let me just replace this so I can. I can see the text clearer. Let's look at the R. Yeah, no, that's not the same. I don't like that font. Let's try a different font. Oh, it's because it's Myriad. Hang on, where's Arial? Yeah, see, it's always Arial. Let's try. You know what, I'm going to test something first, and it's not going to look good, but I just want to see how the text is being stretched and cut. Like, I'm going to do that. And I just want to see if it looks okay before I go all in with it. TH sign. Oops. AI is a tool to help, as long as it isn't stealing anyone's art. What's the harm? Also, hi Owl of Nevermore, welcome. Long time no see, indeed. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. But then it's like difficult to know. It's difficult to know what's going on, right, behind the scenes of what is it taking. Yeah, I've tried to get into Godot on like 3 different occasions over the years. Lemons is constantly encouraging me and linking tutorials. But I've come to the conclusion that I will never make anything. Yeah. Oh, why have I started writing T in the chat? Whoops. I know what you mean. I feel that way with trying to learn Spanish. It is no bueno. It is muy crapo. I can't do it, and I've tried so many times to learn. But I'm not going to give up. But it's just I can't see it. But with Godot, I was like, yeah, something just fueled me to be like, oh, let me just try to get like a basic. Because I did try and watch some tutorials, but I was not getting it at all. I was not understanding the whole sort of scenes and the containers. Still don't really understand a lot of it, but okay. What is this one called? TH sign. That's right at the top, isn't it? Okay, that's a huge texture. It doesn't need to be that big either. But we're just going to see what it looks like. What did I say about Spanish? I said that I'm very bad at trying to learn Spanish, and I'm very bad at constantly retrying every time. I keep trying to do what's it called? Comprehensive input, is that what it's called? Like just listening to loads and loads and loads of Spanish things. And I always fall off the wagon. All right, that looks good in terms of it looks like the right ratio. Doesn't look stretched. Could be a little bit lower. But I would say that is looking very good. So we'll go back into here and finish it. Oops. So first things first, we're going to... Well, we could try and set it to... There is a rounded version of aerial, but I think it's too rounded. It looks too bubbly. That's not the right one. We're gonna have to round it ourselves. Town Hall looks bigger, does it? It looks higher actually. Yeah, you're right. I think it's the same size font, but it's higher up. Because it's where it cuts it. Oh, that'll be a good test actually. This is another thing I've done before, which is let's add in, I think I made it somewhere. Grid. Oops. Okay, well that's not quite... hang on. Is this going to work? This is not the best way of doing it, but this might help me see where it's being cut. Joker Man, good idea. Hey Logie Vids, just joined. What have you missed? I mean, joined. I went to the wrong mission. I've been working on the Town Hall. It's been mixed bag. It's probably not been the best one to start off with in terms of the streams because they've been quite tricky mods, tricky textures, but we're almost done. I'm just checking on this Town Hall sign. Right, so it's cut. Oh, pretty much exactly where the line is. Well, that's good to know. Okay then. So you can see there at the bottom, it needs to come down maybe... I don't know. I don't know how big the pixel is, but a few pixels down. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it needs to come down quite a lot, actually, doesn't it? Because it needs to be at least. Oh, we'll just try it. We're just going to have to do it by eye. There is probably a better way of doing this. Why are these textures misaligned? They're actually not. This is my fault. It's because I didn't put it in the exact right space because I don't want it to be as stretched. So I've changed the size of the font. So for once, it's not the game's fault. It's my fault. But that should be a bit better now, I think. Oh god. Now that Maz has showed me the way to reload the textures, I'm going to be doing that so quickly because this is so annoying. You know what we could do? Oh crap. Hang on. Yes, copy that window. Bring it into Photoshop. Get the ruler out. Yeah, look, that's fine. That's good. That's good. Right. What do you think of Homer dropped his donut song? I don't know what that is. Homer dropped his donut. The space between Springfield and town is too big, makes it look weird. I see. What, the space compared to the space between town and hall? Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's an easy fix. Thankfully, Illustrator has some good kerning, so we can do that. There you go. Right. Let's actually make it look good now. So what we're going to do is we'll just make a copy of these so I don't lose them forever. And then these ones we will... what is it? It is... Create outlines. Create outlines. Then we're going to round the corners. Expand that. Then we're going to roughen. The thing is, roughening with text, sometimes it just does it too much. That's actually been okay though. That looks fine. Yeah, that's fine. And let's expand that again. Let's make it this color. Now what we could do, something I did with the, which texture was it? County Court. I don't know whether this will look good here though. Sort of made it look like it was engraved a bit or embossed. And that would make sense for the town hall to have that too. But to be fair, you don't actually see that. So it would be... No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Although... What if we did something like... It's just like, you can't even see that. Literally nothing. There's no point doing that. So what we'll do instead is let's get our good old concrete texture. Oh, now I'm going to have to think about how this is going to work, because this is going to cut too. I just got to make sure there's nothing going through the cut line. Which is roughly there. So that looks safe to me. Let's bring that over. Add a few of these splodges in. Lovely. Maybe a little one there, little one there. Okay, let's try this. Actually, let's make it smaller as well, because it doesn't need to be that big. It looks bad there, but that's because it's stretched weird. I have faith. You need to have faith too. If you don't have faith, in my Simpsons hit and run textures, please leave. Please clap. Oh yeah. It is a different colour. It's weird, isn't it? I mean, that's the vertex. Ooh. That's the vertex painting. Oh, my controller's gone weird. Hang on. It's gone weird. What's it doing, Bart? You're acting all weird. It's the vertex painting. Because, like, we know that the background colour is the same. I've used the same layer for that concrete texture. But the sign has made it brighter, and then the window above it has made it darker. Which is just it's a bit annoying because it's like, if I actually wanted to change that, I'd have to go into the model. But I'm actually not going to bother with that because, you know, it looks fine. Oh, my controller's really messed up though. Nope, that's made it forget the controller completely. Great. Let's just restart it. An extra space between town and hall. Do you think? That's fine, we can do that now. We'll just have to take these individually. We'll move that over a bit. And then we'll move this over a bit so it's still centered. There you go. There. Real 8423, hello. Also, nice. Oh, Tomachu. That's like tomato. Nice tomato. Nice to match you. Is your name Matt by any chance? Or is your name Tom? Have we got another Tom? That'd be like the 6th Tom. That's too many. That didn't really move it as much as I thought it would. I'll move it a tiny bit more. There. That was actually quite a lot. Maybe that was too much. Where did that just save? Yeah. We've got the Tom fan club, we've got the Tom hate club. Okay, so is there anything else we need to do with the town hall? I need to still fix the door. I'm very aware of that because the door looks crapola. But I'll do that later on. That's going to be really finicky. Another thing I don't like, it's just strange design choices, like how they hard baked in that shadow, but because the shadow is baked into the texture, but the texture goes over 3D models, look what happens to the shadow. I mean, I guess it's kind of realistic, but it just looks wrong. Like how it bends there and then it bends down there through the doorway. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. Is there any texture I've missed? I'm going to cheat. We're going to go debug. Whoa. Uh-oh, look at this. Look at this sloppy. Honestly, radical. What do you call this? Saving on polygons that you never see? How dare you? Yeah, I need to do the windows as well. Like, this is not the right window texture. But I'll need to dig that out because it'll be hidden somewhere in some file. Let's change song. But yeah, I'm liking that. I think that was quite good. A lot better than what it... In fact, let's do that. Let's get the... Let's get the OG up. I wish I could kind of do like a really quick back and forth. That would be really cool. It goes to show how much work went into level 1 based on how long each sign or building takes. I can really appreciate how much work went into it now. Yeah, it's as I say, it took me like, I started it in January last year, and then it was October when I published those videos, and I was working on it pretty much until the time I released it. So not full on though, like it was never all the time, but over the course of a year. Here we go. Yeah, I think that was better. I think it looks better now. Ugh. But look, actually, look, the texture sucks here as well. So, I mean, I was doomed. I was actually doomed. It looks bad anyway. I don't actually think there's going to be a good way to fix that. But have you ever noticed that? Like how badly that's aligned? It looks naff. Most of you are going, Joe, I don't care. I just play the game. But there you go. And there's that terrible texture of the shadow zigzagging all along the face. Tut tut. Tut tut. But no, a lot. Ooh, look at this as well. What's this texture all about? It's all warping. It's all wavy and warpy. It's like it's melting. On the sign, get rid of the N and flip the W. Hang on a minute, I need to go. I can't do that in my head. I'm dumb. Oh, I see what you did there. That's very clever. In fact, that took me too long to do. So I will. Let's just have a little look around. In fact, where's game? I'm probably going to end off the stream soon because it's getting very warm in this room. That rhymed. But let's just have a little look around for what I'm probably going to do next. So there's Town Hall. Yeah, that looks so much better. Do you know the thing that looks the most, like the thing that stands out most is that circular window. Like it's so pixelated in the other one. And you just see it right there, so that's way better. Oh, maybe next time, like if I do another stream, maybe I should do a billboard. Because that's a little bit more interesting to look at. Like me tracing over a billboard. Or maybe reinterpreting it, like this one, 30-minute settlements or your pizza's free, Lionel Hut's law firm. That's quite good, maybe it could look better, I don't know. Or maybe some of the shop signs. Could we get Luigi's Pizza? Maybe we could get Luigi's Pizza in here, Luigi's Pizzeria. Oh, the Truckosaurus one's good. Like, is there actually a... Oops, is there actually a Truckosaurus. Truckosaurus. Is there one in the show? Is there a billboard in the show? I mean, there's that one. That's not very interesting though, is it? But that would be more accurate. So, I don't know. Or maybe, is there a Lionel Hutz one? Lionel Hutz billboard. That's a fan-made one, isn't it? Yeah. No, not really. Doesn't look like it, does it? The monorail area always looked a bit weird to me on this game. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on, I can't see it. You can see the game, I can't. There it is. The monorail. There's no traffic, by the way. I turned traffic off. And there's no HUD either. Kind of hate how repetitive the shop signs are. Yes, I agree. That's why, if I could think of more, that would be a good randomized billboard, randomized sign, I think. You know, like the school sign and the church sign. I think the shops would be good to randomize as well. Oh, what's this one? Mama's Discounter Pizza. That's a... Is that from the show? Who's Mama? Why do they not go with Luigi? That's such an obvious Italian person to use from the show. So do you mean just this area in general? I mean, the Googleplex, that would be quite good to do. 50% off? Sale? I mean, maybe we could change these as well. I don't know. Escalator to nowhere. Truckosaurus. Springfield Police Station. I mean, that sign there, that definitely, that looks terrible. That just looks straight from Microsoft word art. But you have to remember, this was a long time ago. I'm only joking. It's a great game. They did a good job. But some of their texture choices were questionable. Let's just put it that way. Alright then. Hey Stealthy. Am I enjoying the heat? Do you know what? When I started the stream a couple of hours ago, I was absolutely fine. And it has just crept up and up and up in this room. And it's awful. I need to stop. It's so sweaty. If I had a webcam on, you would just be blinded by the sheen coming off of my forehead. Oh, look at it from this side. Oh, it looks even better this side. Is this 3D as well, or is this flat? No, it's 3D here too. Okay. Yeah. Let's take a little screenshot. Kill you. Let's take a little cheeky screenshot to finish off. And my hard work. That's right, my hard work. You've done nothing. You've just sat here and watched me. I'm joking. Right. Get a nice angle of it. There we go. Screenshot that. I second a Muckluck sign. Well, I think it's been long enough. I'll show you the hidden Muckluck. There is a hidden Muckluck in the game. It is very small though, so you would, I wouldn't blame you if you hadn't seen this. But I will show it off now because it's been, coming up to a year. So Actually, let's just get the sound on. It's a bit weird playing it without the sound. Right. The hidden muckluck can be found here at the Quickie Mart.
Walk. That wasn't
And
part of
if
the
you were
deal.
ever so eagle-eyed to look at these boxes, you would see there. Now it is backwards, which is a bit annoying. I did not realise that when I made the texture, but there's a little banana icon in the corner. And that's it. I didn't want to, like, you know, people don't care about me, they care about the game. So it was just a wee little cameo, exactly. Hey, Oscar. What is the temperature now? I actually don't know. Let me have a look on my phone. Weather. It's 18 degrees right now, but in this room I swear to you, it's probably like 27 degrees. Are you ever going to do some of your old Let's Plays again? Interesting question. Like a re-Let's Play?
Bouncy.
Can't say I probably am. I don't know. I don't know. I've always said for many years now that I should really replay Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis to do the other the other paths.
I'm
Have
a
I done
big,
that?
mean
No.
spirit thingy.
How many years have I been saying that I'd do that? Probably like 10 years. Do I have an aircon? Sadly not. Sadly not. New Screen Rant article being written about the hidden muckluck as we speak. Oh, yeah, hang on. Before I end the stream, Tom number 3 has got me all riled up. Simpsons Hit and Run. What was that stupid website called? Screen Rant. Remake. Wait, no, this isn't the right one. No, this isn't the right one. Hang on. This one. This one. What was that one? That was like 3 days ago. Hang on a minute. Nacho Man 180? Wait, is this the one I played? Is this the fully connected map plus mod? Yeah, I think it is. Okay, fair enough. He deserves that because that's good. Yeah, but this one, let's just do something, shall we? Control F. Here we are. Control F. Muckluck. 0. 0. Oh no, wait, it's there. Never mind. Hang on. Tell a lie. It is there. But what I am angry about, where does the link go to? Retro Renew. Now their video was very nice and it was very complimentary of my mod, but they didn't make it. I made it. Where's my link? Where's my link? Screen Rant. Also, I'm all riled up now. This heat has got to me. Where was it? Hang on. I mean, this is the article's fault for saying it's completely remastered. I've been very clear that it's only level 1. This one. Ah, yes, a site that supposedly loves gaming but spends non-stop praise on wannabe devs, thieves, with no talent and no goal in life. I'm a thief. This is not me, by the way. But you know what I'm going to do? Okay, never mind. I'm not going to do that. Right. I'm going to calm down now. That's that. It was nice. You know, I'm not going to complain. It's nice to have an article that has my mod in it, even though it didn't really mention me that much. Valid annoyance, thank you. Alright. Well, I'm going to leave it there, I think, for this live stream. It's been 2 hours and a half.
Energy depleting.
Uh,
Need sugar.
I hope you've enjoyed it, and it's been relatively interesting to watch me make some textures. Won't be the last one I do of these. I'll do a few more in the future. It's going to take me a long time to do this. Like, don't expect this to be done anytime soon, level 2, but
So very tired.
you know, I'll keep chipping away at it. I'll keep chipping away, and yeah, like I say, I'll do another one in the near future. But I will be streaming some other stuff as well, so, you know, if you're interested in stuff like, what did I want to stream next? I can't actually remember. But it won't just be this. It'll be some video games as well. Because, you know, believe it or not, I actually do like to play games. Sometimes. Soon TM, exactly. Soon TM. That trademark is oh so important. But yeah, thank you for all the super chats, everyone. Very generous of you, whilst I sit here and sweat. And I'll be back maybe next week with another live stream. I don't know. I'm going to look at trying to do another hit and run mod video soon. There's a few mods I want to play, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, stay cool. Temperature and personality wise. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.